This is exactly the reason why I don't like buying cheap bicycle components off of AliExpress, and it has nothing to do with the product. It has to do with the e-commerce site AliExpress. I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me firsthand that I've been dealing with for about a couple weeks now. It's finally been kind of resolved, but still not in the manner that I'm actually happy. And I'm going to take you guys down this rabbit hole, so hopefully you guys enjoy. So this came about around January 13th. I went ahead and started looking for this group set right here, which is the l-twoo 2x12 carbon hydraulic shifters with a hydraulic disc brake set. Retail for about $382 for just like the 4-piece kit. Shifters, front derailleur, rear derailleur, and hydraulic disc brake calipers. This was one of the first of its kind as a company claiming their own hydraulic disc brake calipers. There was another group set that I did review on my channel recently. Bike mechanic buys 12-speed group set from AliExpress, Sensa Empire Pro. This came with mechanical disc brakes on here, but it seems like a bunch of you guys liked it. 117,000 views, so I figured, why not? Let's take a look at this as well. I also saw, sorry. I also saw a China Cycling do a review on this. I also saw a Trace Velo do a review on this. And this type of stuff, as much as I do high-end stuff like S-Works, like Durace, like SRAM, like all this stuff, I do know that there are other consumers and there's another market out there. And this is only good for the consumer. This only benefits the consumer. It also benefits my business as well because it prevents these top-tier component guys from getting lazy and also lights a fire on their butt to kind of put out stuff that's a little bit more price-friendly. Because if this stuff starts selling well, and starts hitting well, and starts delivering well to consumers, they'll have a pretty big component war on their hands. So, anyways, enough about that. The group set looks phenomenal. This is not the problem. It looks, well, I don't know because I didn't get a chance to have my hands on it, but this is the whole problem behind buying AliExpress and buying cheap stuff from AliExpress. I only bought two things from there before. I bought the Sensa group set, which is a 12-speed group set, got delivered to my house, took about a month, fine, no issues, bought it, clicked it, didn't even check on it, it just showed up, is what it is. And then I bought this. This is the second thing. This is where my issues arise. So first what I started to do is I typed in l-twoo group set 2x12, a ton of different vendors. I found the one that was almost the cheapest, $382. I want to make sure shipping wasn't crazy. And also a place that had a great positive feedback. It's because you want to make sure whoever you're dealing with, usually it's not the product that's the problem, especially when buying a name brand, stuff like this. It's more like reliability of getting the product, making sure it's what you ordered, and everything like that. So in this manner, January 13th, I went ahead and placed my order for it. It was $382 at the time, plus shipping and taxes, came out to $403 from China direct to my door. They said it'll take about 15 to 30 days. I said, fine. I bought it. Again, didn't think about it. Wanted to review it for my channel, actually get hands onto it. And again, I want to actually experience it. I've been around every single group that there is. Claris, Soar, Tiagra, 105, Ultegra, Durace, Apex, Rival, Force, Red, Campy, everything. I've had my hands on everything. I worked on everything. So I'd like to be able to compare and feel it to those two. I bought it for these two. It is what it is. Yes. So then jump to around February 15th, whenever this happened. I started getting emails from AliExpress or from my seller distributor saying, hey, there's an issue with your thing. Hey, there's an issue with your thing. Hey, there's an issue with your thing. I typed in the same exact shipping address. This is the same account, actually, that I bought the Sensa Empire Pro. I typed in the same shipping address for this as well to get there. I guess all those emails are saying, hey, there's it's having issues with your shipping. It got delayed in customs. It got delayed in customs. It got delayed in customs. So again, I'm just thinking, hey, it just got delayed in customs. It is what it is. It's going to take a little bit longer. Come to find out, around February 2nd, I get two notifications. I actually check the tracking now. And it's in two different tracking boxes, too. There's two different tracking numbers, which I thought was weird. I didn't know what they were. It was just two different tracking numbers. There's no weight specifics to it. But it basically said, unsuccessful delivery, unsuccessful delivery. And then this left me questioning, what happened to my package? So once I got those messages, I said, why not contact the seller, see if they have any additional information on this. So I contacted the seller, and this started our conversation right here. Now, keep in mind, this is my one-off experience. So I know there's tons of people out there who order all the time from them without any kind of malfunction or anything like that. I'm just sharing with you guys as is, okay? Basically, I said, my package I ordered didn't get delivered to the address, and I called the USPS store, and they said they already sent it back to the sender, which is you guys in China. So basically, I went to USPS after getting those 2 verifications saying that I was unable to be accepted to my house. I went over to my USPS facility. They said, we tried delivering to your place. It didn't work, so we went ahead and just sent it back to China. And I was like, to China? They're like, yes. I'm like, okay, who do I contact about that? I'm like, is there a way that I can intercept it within time? They said no. So I was kind of upset. I tried to call them to get the package, but they said once it failed to make it to my business, it gets sent back right away. There's nothing they can do about this. So it's headed back to China. Can I get a new one shipped to me? These were all red. That's basically how it started. Took them about a day to answer, obviously, because there is a time difference. I also said, I don't know how to get another one. They sent me back these 2 things right here. Delivery attempt unacceptable. Delivery attempt unacceptable. Unsuccessful. I will check it carefully and reply to you tomorrow. So he's saying that he's going to check it out and probably tomorrow. I said, okay, thank you. I'm going to check back with my local USPS today and see if they have a package at their facility. I went to another USPS around the area just to see if maybe it was at there before it got shipped back. Nothing. Yes, I confirmed with the shipping place. They sent the product back to sender. So USPS is confirming with me saying that they sent it back to China to him, the guy I'm speaking to, and they're going to get their product back. Which them are responding, we have no way to control logistics. I understand that. There's no problem there. I understand that things do happen. It's not his fault. They sent it to me. The address seemed to be correct. The place they sent it to is my place of work, which we are open 7 days a week, open all normal business hours, open until almost 7 o'clock at night. It just wasn't able to be sent successfully. So I said, okay, no problem. Is there a way to get a new one? Or should I cancel the order and reorder it? A normal question. Just like, hey, I'll cancel it. It's coming back to your product. You have my money. I don't have the product. You have the product. Is there a way to do that? No response. Then I get hit with a question mark. Then I basically said, if we can't do anything, I will have to cancel the order. Then I finally get a response back 2 days later. They hit me again with the delivery attempt unsuccessful, delivery attempt unsuccessful, the same thing again. And they said, I don't know why delivery failed. The official logistics didn't reply to my message, but the logistics did not show that the package was sent back. Is your shipping address correct? Yes, it's my business address. Yes, this is my business. I went to the top. I went there it says I went there to the facility and they said they shipped it back. He then said, okay, if it has been returned, I can't change anything. I said, okay, then I have to dispute it, correct? Because obviously I'm not getting my product. Right now he has the product, he has my money, and there's no solution. About a day goes by. I tried to start a dispute, but it says I have to wait. Then it says I might call the credit card company just to have them cancel it. The product is on its way back to you. So at this point, I'm upset. So not only did contacting the seller get nowhere, it also wasted my time. And now from January 13th, from when I placed the order, I'm out $400 and some. I still have no product, and it's been about a month and a half with nothing. So right above where it says contact seller, there's also a button to say dispute the process. So I wanted to give the seller obviously the opportunity. So I just said, whatever, let's go ahead and dispute it. This was also another way to lead to nothing. This was working directly with AliExpress, basically saying that you're going to have buyer back guarantee, yada, yada, yada. I would click the button to dispute it. They would say support your evidence. I would say seller has product, seller has my money, I have nothing, please have my money back. They would respond with, give me 48 hours to respond back to, we'll come up with a solution. They would then say, we can give you a partial refund. And that partial refund was for $202. And you want to know why it was a partial refund? Because for some reason, l-twoo shipped me 2 boxes with 2 different tracking numbers. The group set didn't make it. The whole situation, what's going on here, right here, and right now, the group set did not make it to me. It was unsuccessful. The other package did, which I thought was really weird. I was even concerned. I was even wondering, why is there 2 tracking numbers? Is it wrong? Whatever it is. You want to know what was in that second box they sent me? This right here. And this made it to my address. So this is how I know that something happened. This right here. This is the hydraulic mineral oil that you get. I threw mine away because I was so pissed when I received this. I was like, what the hell is this? Because I was still in the middle of disputing this with AliExpress. So because of the fact that I received this package, and not the group set, AliExpress will only give me $202 as a partial refund because they said that I received, right here, I received delivered one package, package return as the other one. And they even said package return. So they gave me a partial refund of $201. The way we got to this conclusion was literally me going back and forth with AliExpress. I want to say, for no lie, 2 weeks. Let's say 23rd, 2 or 3 weeks. 2 weeks, actually. I would respond to them. They said give me 48 hours. They'd offer me a partial refund or submit more evidence. I'd submit more evidence. Listen, guys, all I got back was this bottle of stuff. It says here, tracking information. Here, sent back to sender. I spent money here. I received nothing. Seller has my money. Seller has my product. AliExpress will wait 48 hours. They say we can either offer you partial refund or nothing. So, after going back and forth, this whole situation, I finally said, just give me the partial refund, because I wanted some money at this point, because there would be times where it took longer than the 48 hours. They had a countdown time and it'll be 0. So literally I thought that they were going to screw me over because I wasn't hearing back from them. So I said, give me some kind of money back for it. And now I just have to kind of go through my Bank of America and go through my bank to contact all these situations and try to figure out a dispute to get my money back. And this was all because of the fact that I wanted to buy a budget group set for my bicycle to review. So I couldn't imagine, for the people who do want to buy a budget group set, that don't want to spend the extra money because of the fact they feel like it's a ripoff, to spend this little bit of money they have, not a little bit of money they have, but spend this little bit amount of money and then have to go through all this. Their bike is not being completed. They're not riding. They're out of money. And now you have this added stress on top of your daily life. The whole process of this situation was absolutely horrendous. And I talked to other people in the industry, and this was the one thing that I think that they need. And this is the one thing that I think that stops a lot of people buying from China or buying from AliExpress, because of the fact of they don't want to have these kind of uncertainties when buying from them. If there's a guaranteed place you can go to, like if let's just take WINSPACE for example, they have their own website. You buy from them, they have their own team we deal with. But if you go into AliExpress to buy stuff, you don't know which vendor you're getting. AliExpress does have this backing, but in this situation, I kind of got screwed over. I got literally $200 back. I'm out $200 and I have nothing. So, yeah, that was my whole process of this. Again, this was my one process I had with this situation. It doesn't mean that all these situations can be bad. I got this Sensa group set with no issues there. I know a ton of people who buy stuff all the time from AliExpress. I have no issues there. The fact that they sent 2 packages and one did get delivered and one did not was really weird to me. I wish I still had it. Like I said, the fact that I got this delivered to my house or delivered to my place of business and the other package did not get delivered, it just stunk. And yeah, so that's my situation behind the AliExpress place. I wish that there was a little bit easier way to do it. Maybe they cracked down some of the vendors there. Who knows? But hopefully you guys find this video interesting to watch. Sorry about all the pauses as well. I have some kind of tickle going on my throat that I'm trying to fix right now. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.